Hey Glam Dolls, welcome back to our channel. I hope you guys are all fabulous today. I have a great video for you guys. We are testing out another fabulous foundation from the drugstore. So, for most of you guys that have been around since the beginning, I used to test foundations all the time. Pretty much every time a new foundation came out, I was testing it out. I love finding foundations. My skin is always evolving all over the place. One minute it's super duper dry, the next minute it's super oily. So in 1 minute I love super full coverage, and the next minute I want my skin but better type, really lightweight coverage. So I'm constantly on the look for the newest, greatest foundations, and if I can find them that don't cost a ton of money, even better. So I test everything from high end to drugstore, and so I've been around the block a time or two with these damn foundations, so I know what I'm talking about, okay? Especially when it comes to foundations and concealers. So, with that, I'm going to be testing out the new Revlon Photoready Candid Foundation and Concealer. I bought this a couple weeks ago, and I used to do first impression foundation reviews, but I really learned that you really need to wear it a couple different times to be able to really tell how it's going to wear. And wear it in all different types of scenarios, because you can't really get a good first impression from a foundation. You just can't. There's foundations I've tried that I loved right off the bat that I hated the next couple times I've worn them, and vice versa. Hated them at first, ended up loving them later. Like the Becca Ultimate Coverage was one I hated right off the bat, and now it's my favorite full coverage foundation. So, with that being said, we're going to be testing these two out today. The concealer and the foundation, and I got the color medium beige, and I accidentally got, in the concealer, I got 001, which I thought was going to be like super porcelain white, because I like a really bright, and it ended up being the color banana. So it is dead ass yellow, but never fear, it didn't mess up the look. Basically, this says that it's supposed to be a natural finish, anti-pollution foundation. I did notice that it is only 0.75 fluid ounces versus the 1 fluid ounce that most foundations normally are. And this foundation says that it is medium buildable coverage, which I totally agree with. I think it could even be smoothed out to even light coverage. And it says no harsh ingredients, anti-pollution, antioxidant, anti-blue light, and oil-free. So this is going to be great for you oily gals. And I actually, because I've been a little combo of both lately, I think this one is great for all skin tones. Like I said, I've been wearing it on and off the last couple weeks, so I feel like I've got a really good feel for this foundation. So right now what we're going to do, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to show you guys how it applies, and then I'm going to wear it throughout the day and just kind of show you how it sits on your face as you go throughout the day. I was even running around all day moving boxes and pallets and stuff, so it got put to the test, and you guys will see. You guys will see how it holds up. So let's go ahead and jump into that right now. Okay, so starting with foundation first, I'm starting with the Revlon Candid Foundation. I'm just using my beauty blender because honestly, that's the method I use for everything, and just blending it out. Like I said, I've been using it a couple weeks, so I know how much I need to use to get the coverage I want. And one thing I do love about this foundation is you can see while it's blending out that it isn't thick or heavy, but it does cover very well. And now I'm going into the concealer, and it's got like a big huge doe foot applicator, and this is the color 001, which I thought was going to be porcelain, but it ended up being banana. But the good thing is yellow is very brightening. It's definitely not a full coverage concealer. I would say it's more on the light to medium size when it blends out, but it is very brightening, and it does add another layer of coverage, and it's not thick, and it doesn't crease, which is even better. Now I'm going to go in and just place some bronzer down and put all my powder products on, and then I'm going to do my Maybelline Fit Me powder on the center of my face where I didn't hit with the bronzer, and just lightly go over that, and then I'll dust that all away in just a second. And then for contour, I figure since I'm doing drugstore, I grab my Wet n Wild contour, and I'm just contouring my cheekbones, forehead, and jawline. Gotta cover that double chin. You know, the holidays have put some more weight on me. And I'm using my Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter, which you guys know has been my favorite lately. And I will say the powder products on top of this foundation have been amazing. And I love this foundation because it doesn't go super matte. You can still see some brightness coming through. There's some, you know, moisture. It doesn't look super dried and sucked up. So for blush, I'm using the Wander Beauty that I got in BoxyCharm, and then I'm using my Violet Voss palette that I got in my BoxyCharm this month, and just went in with the color Transition. For my transition, I figured might as well do a quick little tutorial, and this has kind of been my everyday look lately. And then I'm going in with Brownie Points, and just to deepen up that crease just a little bit. And I'm also using my Luxie brushes that we got in the Boxy Luxe as well. This month's BoxyCharm or Boxy Luxe was the best that we've ever received. I love it so much. And now I'm just placing Cool Beans on my mobile lid, and the Violet Voss palette is so amazing. There's like no fallout from these shadows, and they're so pigmented. And then I'm going to take Teddy Bear, which is this dark brown, and just pop that on the outer corner just to give a little more definition. And then I'm going to place Brownie Points underneath my lower lash line. And then take Brownie or the Teddy Bear brown again and just keep that on the outer corner of the lower lash line. And then I'm going to highlight my brow bone with Crystal, which is kind of this shimmery white. And then I'm going to highlight the inner corner as well. And I'm just taking this black vintage black liner I got in a BoxyCharm a long time ago and just tight line my upper and lower lash line. And then we got this mascara by Grande in our Boxy Luxe this month, and it is the worst freaking mascara I've ever used in my life. Now, I know I don't have very much lashes, but this literally did nothing for my lashes. I had to put 20 coats on, and it did nothing at all. So this is the worst mascara ever. And now I'm just taking my Demi Wispy Lashes by Ardell with my Kiss lash glue in black, and just popping my lashes on since the mascara did nothing for me. And then I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Christmas Cookie and pop that on my lips. And then after this dries, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Instaglam lip gloss that I got in my Boxy Luxe. This is pretty much a Boxy Luxe freaking try on too, and just put that over. And then I'm going to go about my day, and I'll be checking in with you guys in just a bit. Okay guys, we are doing our first check-in right now, and so far so good with this amazing foundation. I've had it on a couple hours. Ooh, excuse my hair sticking up. I'm in the car. I'm getting ready to go into my work right now, and my eyebrow is crazy today. Forgive this eyebrow. It's looking a little wonky right now, but the foundation is looking absolutely freaking fabulous. I really like the way it looks on my skin, and it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. But we're gonna see how this holds up all day and night. We're gonna put this baby to the test because I got a lot of running around to do. So I will be back to check in with you guys a little bit later after I get off of work, working on a weekend. joy. See you guys in a bit. Alright, Glam Dolls, I'm doing another check-in. I forgot to do my check-ins earlier after I got off work and ran around. I had to go run to Office Depot for work and get a bunch of crap, so got all disgusting and gross and sweaty, and this still held up amazingly, even under these ugly yellow lights in here. Looks really, really good, and it's still matte, but not like dry matte, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not sinking into my lines or anything. So I am really digging this foundation so far. I'm cooking dinner right now, and I'm gonna keep this on for a few more hours into the evening before I wash my face, and I will check in once more just to let you know how this is staying. My guess is it's going to be fabulous through the evening, just saying. So I'll see you guys in just a bit. Hey Glam Dolls, I am at the final check-in for the Revlon Photoready Candid Foundation and Concealer. And this stuff has held up amazingly, and it doesn't even claim to be long wear, which is great because honestly it has held up better than some of my long wear foundations. And one thing I really love about this foundation is it doesn't look cakey or messy. It honestly looks just as good as when I first put it on. And I didn't even use any setting spray or anything, and normally I do to set the powders down, and it just looks so nice and so good. And again, it's that matte but not flat kind of look, even though my hair is a frizzy mess. We have a lot of moisture in the air right now, so my hair is just crazy, so don't mind that. But the foundation looks amazing. So I think I finally am loving a Revlon foundation again, and it has been so many years since I could say that. And one thing I will say, I grabbed the wrong concealer. This is that banana concealer, but it really did a great job brightening up my eyes. I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever with being too yellow. It worked really, really well. So I give this foundation 2 thumbs up and highly recommend this one, you guys. I'm so glad to see the drugstore really stepping it up. I actually would prefer this over my high-end foundations. The only thing is, this little container, you're going to run through it a lot faster than you would the other ones because this only has 0.75 fluid ounces versus the 1 fluid ounce that you would normally get, but you really don't need that much. And I love that it's lightweight, but it really covers everything so well. I had some acne marks, discoloration, and I had some, I had some sunspots that it also covered up as well. So, and it just stayed all day, and my makeup looks flawless sitting on top of it as well too. And that's another thing, sometimes you get these foundations and the powders and stuff that you use every day don't always mesh well with it, and the powders that I used went perfectly. So I'm really, really happy with this. Again, 2 thumbs up. Probably my favorite in the drugstore right now for the winter time because it doesn't look cakey on my skin. As a matter of fact, I did buy the L'Oreal Pro Glow and the Pro Matte, which are they're 2 foundations that were like my go-to forever, and I put them on and they looked really, really cakey on my face and really dry. And so right now I can't wear those, and it just goes to show that, your skin is not the same all the time, and your skin is evolving and your makeup needs to evolve with it. So with that being said, highly recommend it. Go pick it up. Let me know if you've tried this, how you like it. If you do end up going and trying it later, come back and let me know how you guys like it. I love it, so I'm going to continue wearing this. I'm definitely going to get all of this used up, and I will repurchase this again. So that is all I have for you guys for now, and I will see you guys in my next video. And the next video, we will have a giveaway going up for Christmas time. Yay! So I will see you guys very, very soon. I love you so much. Bye.